Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today we are diving into a critical financial synchronization issue involving STEAM and CS2. We at Teknobalta analyzed a case where a user purchased Prime Status, but the funds remained in their account. This creates a technical paradox. The service is active in the game, but the bank balance hasn't decreased. Many users fear they accidentally used someone else's card or that a system error occurred. However, we at Teknobalta can confirm this is a standard banking procedure for international transactions. Let's break down the root cause analysis of this delayed transaction. When you buy something on STEAM, you are dealing with an international merchant. Your bank doesn't always deduct the money instantly from your main balance. Instead, they place what is known as a provisional hold or a block on the funds. This means the money is reserved for VALVE, but the final settlement hasn't happened. In the banking UI, you might see your total balance unchanged, but your available balance will be lower. This is especially common with youth cards or specific debit cards like the one mentioned in the report. Step 1. Preparation and pre-checks. Before panicking, we at Teknobalta recommend checking your STEAM purchase history. Go to your account details in the STEAM client. Click on View Purchase History to see the status of the CS2 Prime purchase. If it says complete, then STEAM has successfully authorized the transaction. If it says pending, then the communication between the bank and STEAM is still ongoing. Now, let's look at the bank side of the preparation. Open your mobile banking application and navigate to the Accounts section. Do not just look at the main number on the home screen. Look for a field labeled Available Balance or Spendable Limit. Usually, the difference between your actual balance and available balance is the cost of the CS2 Prime. Step 2. The main solution path. If you see the money is blocked, the solution is simply patience. International transactions can take between 24 hours to 7 business days to settle. During this time, the bank verifies the currency exchange and the merchant's legitimacy. Since STEAM is a trusted global platform, this is almost always a formality. Why does the game show Prime as active immediately? VALVE uses a trust-based fulfillment system for digital goods. Once they receive the authorization code from your bank, they grant the item. They don't wait for the actual cash to arrive in their corporate account. This ensures a smooth user experience, so you can play CS2 right away. However, if the final settlement fails, VALVE will revoke the Prime status. We at Teknobalta advise you not to spend that remaining money in your account. If you spend it, and the bank tries to finalize the STEAM payment, you might hit a negative balance. Or worse, the transaction will be charged back, which can lead to a STEAM account restriction. Step 3. Alternative methods for verification. If you are still worried about using the wrong card, check the last 4 digits in your STEAM receipt. STEAM sends an email for every purchase. Open that email and look at the payment method section. It will show the card type and the last 4 digits of the card used. Cross-reference this with your own physical card. If they match, you have nothing to worry about regarding identity theft or accidental usage. Another method is to check the provisionally approved transactions section in your bank app. Some modern banking apps have a specific tab for pending authorizations. You will likely see STEAMGAMES or VALVE listed there with the exact amount. Step 4. Advanced optimization for future purchases. To avoid this confusion in the future, we at Teknobalta recommend using the STEAM wallet. Instead of buying the game directly with a card, add funds to your wallet first. Wallet top-ups usually trigger the bank's deduction logic more clearly. Once the money is in your STEAM wallet, the purchase of Prime is instantaneous and internal. This eliminates the sync delay between the game and your bank. Also, ensure your card is open for international web transactions. If your card has a strict security filter, it might block the settlement later. You can check this in your bank's security settings under Card Management. Let's discuss the technicalities of the youth card mentioned, the İlk İmza card. These cards are designed with extra layers of protection for minors. Often, the bank's back-end system manually reviews international charges before clearing them. This is why the delay felt longer than usual for this specific user. But as we confirmed, the money was simply in the blocked state. Within a few days, the transaction will move from pending to cleared. We at Teknobalta have seen this happen thousands of times with STEAM sales. It is a byproduct of how global finance interacts with digital storefronts. Now, let's address the fear of accidental card usage. STEAM does not allow you to use a card that isn't already saved or entered manually. Unless you have someone else's card saved in your account, it is impossible to use it by mistake. The system requires the CVV code for new transactions in most regions. So, if you entered your own card details, rest assured it is your money being spent. Let's summarize the technical workflow we discovered. 1. User initiates purchase on CS2. 2. STEAM requests authorization from the bank. 3. Bank approves the request and blocks the amount. 4. STEAM receives the approval and activates Prime Status. 5. The actual transfer of funds happens during the bank's nightly batch processing. 6. The balance finally updates to show the deduction. This entire cycle can take up to a week depending on the bank's efficiency. If you encounter a situation where the money is never deducted but you keep the service, this is extremely rare and usually indicates a glitch in the bank's reporting system. In such cases, the bank eventually reconciles their books and the money disappears later. There is no such thing as a free lunch in the digital economy. We at Teknobalta want to ensure your account security as well. Always enable two-factor authentication on your STEAM account. This prevents unauthorized purchases even if someone gets hold of your card. Also, check your bank's SMS notifications. Most banks send a message saying your card has been used for a provisionally approved transaction. This message is the ultimate proof that the transaction is valid. If you ever see a purchase you didn't make, contact STEAM support immediately. But in this specific case, everything is working as intended. The user confirmed that the money was indeed in the blocked section. This confirms our theory at Teknobalta regarding international payment gateways. For those playing CS2, Prime Status is a vital upgrade. It reduces the number of cheaters you encounter and allows you to earn weekly drops. Don't let a small banking delay ruin your gaming experience. Just ensure you have the funds ready for when the block is lifted. We at Teknobalta also suggest keeping a small buffer in your account. Currency fluctuations can sometimes change the final price by a few cents. If the price goes up slightly and you have zero balance, the transaction might fail. This is why some banks block a slightly higher amount than the actual price. They do this to cover potential exchange rate shifts. Once the transaction settles, the excess amount is returned to your available balance. This is a standard practice in global finance. Let's look at the STEAM side of things one more time. If your Prime status disappears after a few days, don't panic. Check your email for a message from STEAM saying payment failed. This usually means your bank rejected the final settlement. You will then need to repurchase the item or contact your bank to allow the charge. But as long as the money is blocked, you are in the clear. We at Teknobalta have analyzed the logs and the user feedback. The conclusion is that the system is safe and functioning. No accidental card usage was detected. No system error occurred on STEAM's end. It was simply a matter of understanding how banks handle international digital goods. We hope this technical breakdown clears up any confusion. Remember, digital transactions are complex behind the scenes. There are multiple servers and protocols like SWIFT or ACH involved. Each step adds a layer of security and a potential for delay. We at Teknobalta are here to simplify these technicalities for you. Always trust the available balance over the total balance during the first 48 hours. This is the golden rule of online shopping. If you have any more questions about STEAM payments, feel free to ask. We at Teknobalta are always monitoring these system behaviors. Our goal is to provide you with the most accurate technical reasoning. In summary, check STEAM history, check available balance, and wait for settlement. Your CS2 Prime status is safe, and your money is where it should be. Thank you for following this technical guide. We at Teknobalta appreciate your trust in our expertise. Before we wrap up, let's look at one more advanced tip. If you use a VPN while shopping on STEAM, these delays can be even longer. VALVE's fraud detection system might flag the transaction for manual review. This can extend the pending status to several days. We at Teknobalta recommend turning off any VPN before making a purchase. This ensures your IP matches your bank's registered location. It makes the bank's automated verification much faster. Also, keep your STEAM Guard mobile app updated. It provides an extra layer of confirmation for your account activities. Technical stability is the key to a great gaming experience. We at Teknobalta are committed to helping you achieve that stability. From hardware troubleshooting to financial sync issues, we have you covered. This concludes our deep dive into the CS2 Prime payment delay. We hope you found this information valuable and authoritative. Stay safe in the world of online transactions. And good luck in your CS2 matches. Prime status will surely give you a better competitive edge. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more world-class technical solutions. We are your partners in navigating the complex world of PC technology. See you in the next technical analysis. This is Teknobalta signing off. Keep your systems optimized and your transactions verified. Goodbye for now. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta.